Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois, a done deal for September the 21st. We had the press conference today. We had the undercard announced as well, which I will do in a separate video. We'll talk about that after this. The primary focus of this video won't be a long one, to go over this fight. I like it. I've said it from the get-go. I like this fight the best out of the three opponents that were rumoured. Obviously, Joseph Parker, Zhilei Zhang, and Daniel Dubois. For me, this fight pretty much guarantees a knockout. Daniel Dubois will be going into this fight apparently as the IBF champion, the defending champion. Because, and I didn't actually touch on this in the video I did yesterday where I talked about Usyk vacating. Obviously, you forget that Dubois won the interim title from Filip Hrgović, and an interim title is not like becoming mandatory. They're essentially one and the same to an extent, but you get certain benefits of an interim title. As in, if you were just mandatory, well, you would fight number 2 or the next available contender or the next available in the rankings for the vacant title, if it becomes vacant. But if you're interim champion, you get elevated to full champion, which was what happened to Charles Adames, Boots Ennis, so it does happen. Now, Dubois, this is a legit title. It's not like the WBA regular title he won from Trevor Bryan about 2 years ago now, I think it was. This is legit. This is the full IBF title. So this will be on the line. Joshua has a chance to become a 3-time world heavyweight champion. And the IBF title, as you may remember, was the first title he actually picked up from Charles Martin. And Charles Martin, it has a lot of kind of, how would you call it, flashbacks to that, because Dubois picks up a title, obviously a title that was vacated by the previous champion. Charles Martin picked that up off Tyson Fury. He had to beat Vyacheslav Glasov. I think that was on the undercard of Deontay Wilder versus Artur Szpilka, and his reign was only roughly about 3 months or so. So this is pretty similar. That's not to say Daniel Dubois is going to necessarily lose to Joshua, but it's kind of got a similar feel to it, doesn't it? It's a similar kind of story playing out. Of all the fights, as I said, I like this one the best. I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant. I really do. I really like this fight. I think it's going to be so much fun. Apparently, Dubois and Joshua clashed and had to be pulled apart while they were filming their face-off interview today. Eddie Hearn revealed, and I'm just waiting for it to bring the article, but Eddie Hearn revealed it was at the end when they said September 21st and not before. Daniel said, well, if you want to go now, I'll go now. AJ said, do you want me to smash this chair across your face? Don't ever disrespect me like that again. And went for him. They had to be pulled apart. AJ got the bit between his teeth, it seems. So I like it. Let's see. It'd be interesting to see that face-to-face. In terms of the fight, from what I can see, most people have Anthony Joshua favourite, and I would say they're right to do so, to be honest with you. Dubois, 2 very good wins, back-to-back wins. Obviously Jarrell Miller, and then obviously beating Filip Hrgović, who was unbeaten. Both were unbeaten at the time, to be fair. And a lot of people are impressed. I was very impressed. I really didn't think Dubois, after the Usyk fight, had it in him. I really didn't. I was questioning him a lot, and he proved me wrong in both fights. Joshua, though, is a different prospect altogether than Miller or Hrgović. Although Joshua is further along than Hrgović was in his career, the best may still be yet to come for Anthony Joshua. Dubois got hit a lot against Filip Hrgović. And yeah, Hrgović is a big puncher too, but Joshua is very accurate. However, you would also, the other end of the spectrum is that Daniel Dubois hits very hard and Filip Hrgović has a very good chin. Anthony Joshua, how is he going to take those shots if Daniel Dubois inevitably does land on him? So I think this fight has the recipe for fireworks. I think it's going to be electric. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to have a great atmosphere. A World Heavyweight Championship fight in Wembley Stadium. Anthony Joshua, Dubois, all British clash. I love it. I absolutely love it. It will obviously be on pay-per-view. That's a formality. It's going to be shown on TNT Sport. Obviously, Queensbury, Daniel Dubois, DAZN pay-per-view, DAZN, Anthony Joshua, Matchroom, Sky Sports pay-per-view as well, just, because, you can't take a pick which one are you going to go for. It's up to yourself which one you prefer, but all 3 will be showing these fights, and I absolutely love it. I will get to the undercard now as soon as we finish this one, but I think it's a great fight. I absolutely, 100%, I think this fight is going to be, while it lasts, it's going to be electric. It's going to be edge of your seat stuff, and Whether you make Joshua favourite, whether you're picking Dubois, one thing I think everyone will be saying is that there's no way on God's green earth that this fight goes 12 rounds. Because I can't see it going 12 rounds. I think that this fight, whoever wins, is going to win by knockout. And probably it won't be a referee jumping in to stop it. It's going to be one of the guys going to be on the canvas. And they'll be down for the full count. So I like this fight. Daniel Dubois, the guy who would have looked up to Anthony Joshua, who's seen him go and do it. He wants to be the one who sees it and goes it and does it. Anthony Joshua wants to see it go and do it again. So bring it on. Bring on September 21st. I absolutely cannot wait for this fight. I think it's going to be absolutely electric. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button if you could, and subscribe, of course, as always, if you haven't already. Peace.